Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Hey, Ron! 11 Haggett! Go, let's go! Hey, kill!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
A 3-yard gain brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. So, not much
to the first quarter with no score.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he will power his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Love to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
After 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And this will be incomplete. Dayton Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down. To throw is Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Shotgun now for Jones. Catch made right side by Thomas. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. And
they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Rough start to this drive for the defense. Back-to-back big plays. This one for 27 yards. On first down, it's Love. That one taken in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, get set.
Watkins motioning over. On first and 10, here's Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Mac Jones sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Now, Jones. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On third and long, it's Jones. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good, and the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Watkins motioning over. On first down, Jones. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing on first down is Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Jones throwing on second down. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, it is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 16-yard line.
First and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He finds some room across the 25. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Love to throw on first and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
21. Omaha! Sit high! Here we go. 11. Big high!
Jones now on first down. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Jones to the air again. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Again, they give it to Etienne. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try and run with Etienne. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Here we go. 11.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Love to throw it on first down. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay gonna bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Watkins motioning over. Jones now on first down. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
21.
Now Jones. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
From the gun, it's Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now a loose football. The Jaguars have it. A big hole. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the... And they'll take it in for the touchdown. Greg, they were looking for that big momentum moment, and the defense delivers with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself trailing, especially here in the second half, you're just looking for any spark, and you don't know where it's going to come from. In this case, it comes from the defense not only being able to force that turnover, take it back for 6, and start chipping away at this second half deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Love. That's complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down. what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, both teams trade. On first down, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. Force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. 11, 11. Omaha.
On first and 10, here's Jones. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
21, 21, 21. Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Jones to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go, get set. 12, 11. They got it.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Move change. That's good for a kick.
Again, it's Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
12, 11. 21. Here's that.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
21.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Watkins motioning over.
Here we go. 11.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Throwing now is Jones. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action, Love. And that one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had and the upper hand they've had against this pass defense, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Jacobs. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He pulls it in around the 5. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing, Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 31, Jaguars 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, get set.
Watkins motioning over.
Great time.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Set. 21.
To throw, it's Jones. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. And it was thanks in no small part to their defense. They forced the opponent into 5 turnovers, just stifling them drive after drive. And that was the story of this game. Their offense did more than enough. We're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.